Hi, everybody. It's Penny Shelton again. Welcome to Andre's Revenge Raw Food Challenge. Woo! Day 23. Bunny's still in San Antonio, and we'll be finishing up her training today or tomorrow, and she'll be back in the Red Puppet Room again, I believe, on Sunday, or I'm sure she'll probably start up with her daily video blogging again next Monday. But she asked me if I would go ahead and do another video today, which is Friday, January 23rd, day 23. Smart. Okay, since I did the video yesterday and I had a chance to watch it again and then read everybody's comments of, you know, what everyone thought or where everybody is, and then I also kind of had a little online conversation with Sunshine. Many of you know her. And I'm kind of on a rant, actually, this morning, in my own mind and in my own heart. And I just thought I'd share it with you. I guess I'm kind of pissed off. And first of all, let me tell you, I'm not one of those victim people. You know, I'm not blaming my mama and my daddy for what all my dysfunction is. You know, they did the best they could. So I'm not typically a blamer. I really try to take personal responsibility for my own situation. So that being said, I'm pissed off because, you know, our society, this culture, it just doesn't support a healthy lifestyle on a large scale. I mean, I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a beautiful place to live. It's a very livable city, but we don't have not one really healthy restaurant in Tulsa. Now, there's rumors of a raw food restaurant opening up here, and that's been a rumor for about 2 years now. So I guess I'll see that when I believe it, and that'll be great if that happens. But what my point is that the culture that we live in totally supports the fast food lifestyle. Even in restaurants, the grocery stores, I mean, everywhere you go, it's just television, the commercials, everything revolves around fast food. And it's not friendly to our health. And so those of us who are really trying to make an impact in our health by, even if we just go organic, even if we just are trying to eat a more whole foods diet, I mean, I'm not even talking about doing the extreme of being raw. Our culture just doesn't promote that in the mainstream marketplace. So I think that's one of the reasons why so many of us get isolated. We feel alone. We're trying to make these positive changes in our life, and we're surrounded by friends, family, media, restaurants, and everything is saying, you know, come eat my Krispy Kreme donuts. They're so good. I mean, the line is so long, and you know, come and get your Starbucks because, you know, that's what everybody's doing. I mean, everybody's paying, you know, $5 and $6 for the big Waka Chaka Laka Mocha Latte, whatever. But then, you know, if you are fortunate enough to have a raw food restaurant or a vegetarian restaurant or even a juice bar somewhere, people complain about, well, I went and I got a juice at Whole Foods and it was $5. Oh. Yeah, but you don't have any problem going to happy hour and getting your chocolatini or appletini for $9. You know, you don't gripe about that. And that's not really promoting health, is it? So it's a mindset in our culture that we have this, we just don't have a lot of support. So what I decided to do about, well, it's going on almost a year ago now, is I decided to start a raw support group in my own city. There wasn't one that I knew of. And so I decided to start Real Food Tulsa, and I'm on the Meetup.com. If you're in Tulsa or in the Tulsa area, check it out, Meetup.com/RealFoodTulsa, all one word. And I did that just because I really felt like I needed the support. And it has been an amazing experience. And just these, you know, 8 or 9 months, however long it's been, it's growing all the time. I mean, I think we have about 140 members. And I mean, who would have ever dreamed that there were that many people, and I'm sure there's tons more that I just haven't met yet in my area who are interested in making that kind of an impact in their health. So I guess I'm calling you to action today. And I'm asking you to do one of two things. If you feel very isolated, very alone, no support in your family, no support around you, then put yourself out there and start a meetup group in your area. And I don't want to hear, well, I would if I could just lose 30 pounds, and if I looked better, then I would do that. No. Or, well, I'm not 100% raw. I mean, who am I to start a meetup group? Hey, I told you yesterday, I'm not 100% raw, okay? I'm in charge of a meetup group of 140 people, and I'm not going to lie and say I eat 100% raw every single day. I eat a very, very high raw diet, and being in charge of the group really inspires me because it's an accountability deal, so it inspires me to kind of keep on that path, and I'm not going to fall off because I've got people who are watching me, who are counting on me to be in a leadership role. Okay, if you're not that kind of a personality and you don't want to start a meetup group in your area, well, please get online. Please look around you to see, is there a meetup group in your vicinity? I mean, I drive. I've driven to Kansas City. I've driven to Dallas. There are new meetup groups that have started up all in my whole area. We've got one in Bartlesville, which is an hour to the north. In northwest Arkansas, we have meetup groups that are starting. And it's just so encouraging to me. But we have to support one another. Raw food gives us a tremendous amount of support, and I'm so grateful to Benny for starting this community because it's unlike any other raw food community on the internet. There is no real judgment going on here. I mean, the raw food police are not welcome here because we're all on a journey. Like I said yesterday, we're all trying to better ourselves, and we're all trying to do better. So please either start a raw food group in your area if there's not one, or please get involved and support the existing. Even if you aren't in love with the person who's in charge of it, do it for the sake of community. Do it for your own benefit. Take what you can get out of it. I mean, nothing's perfect in this life. I mean, it's just, it doesn't exist. So we have to make the most of our situation, whatever that is. If you have a raw food restaurant in your area, please, by all means, support that restaurant with your patronage and get your friends who aren't into raw food and take them and show them how amazing raw food can be. I mean, if I had a Pure Food and Wine in my city, I'd be taking every single person I knew there all the time. I mean, it would be like it would just be where I was all the time. So, I don't know how your day 23 is going. I really want to hear about it. I want to hear about what you're doing in your community to inspire others or to support the existing structure that may be where you are. So hopefully this will be a thought starter for you, and I'd really like to hear what your thoughts are on this. So have a great weekend, and don't forget, eat your veggies.